Pull the belly into the spine. Inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale those arms up overhead. Reach up towards the skies. Really, really spread those fingers and bring those hands up as high as you can. Look up between the hands. And exhale, hands together, forward fold over the hips. So we're in our forward fold now. Hinging over the hips. Relax the head so you're looking past the knees. Take a moment here, grab the elbows, maybe rock side to side. Loosen up the lower back a little more. Relax those hands down. Bring your hands underneath your knees and extend your back. Halfway lift. From here, exhale, forward fold all the way again. Try to extend those knees back even more. And now rock back into your heels. Lift all the way up. Keep your chin tucked. Come to a stand. Shoulders come down and back first. Head comes up. Then inhale. Arms up overhead again. Exhale. Hands to heart center. All right. We're going to be going through this a couple times. So sun salutation. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way down. Place your hands on the ground, step back. High plank. Spread the fingers nice and wide, push the ground away. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Heels come up, pointing up towards the ceiling. Drop the stomach, pull the stomach into the spine. Let the hips come down, but not too far. Don't sag down, but don't lift your hips too high. Try to keep all your body in one line, shoulders, hips, and legs, one little vertical line. In our Phalakasana high plank here, come down to the knees if you want to. Untuck the feet, keep your feet in the ground. Pull those elbows in alongside the rib cage. Shift your weight forward as you bend your elbows, coming down. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the bottom, and then come all the way down. Forehead down to the ground. Inhale, squeeze the glutes, lift on up, elbows come forward. Find your little back bend here in your cobra. Bring your feet down, fully extend your arms. And exhale, come all the way back down again. You're going to inhale, push your hands up, push your elbows up, lift, lift, lift. And exhale, come all the way back down. One more time. Inhale, lift up, high cobra. Tuck the feet. Exhale, hips come up and back, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, really bring that chest through the arms. Try to bring the heels down to the ground. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up overhead. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times. Inhale those arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, hands to the ground. Step your feet back. Find your high plank again, Phalakasana. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, come all the way down. Elbows pull in, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pause at the bottom. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Relax the head. Keep the heels pointed up. And then come down all the way. Inhale, come up into your cobra. Bhujangasana here, a little back bend. Lift up as much as you need to. Keep pushing the ground away. Push the ground away. Shoulders come down and back. Squeeze the glutes to protect the lower back. And exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, lower down. Tuck the feet, inhale. And exhale, push into your high plank. Then inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, hips come up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise all the way up. Arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause. One more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back, high plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. And exhale, down for 3, 2, 1. Pause. And then come down all the way. Untuck the feet. Inhale, pull your elbows forward. Bhujangasana. Find your back bend. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Little flow with the spine. Inhale, back up. Tuck the feet. Exhale, hips come up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Maybe hop top of the mat. Soft landing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way, slow root to rise, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Pause here. 3 deep breaths. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose. One more time. Now step your left foot back as far back as you can and point your back foot to a 45-degree angle. The front foot is forward. You're going to bend through that front knee and turn your hips and your chest forward. Hands can be at your heart or up overhead. This is Warrior 1. Warrior 1, we stay here relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, feeling that stretch down the side of our leg. We can reach it out even more, but make sure when you do so, if you spread your feet wider, the harder it is for you to get your hips forward. So make sure that your hips are forward if you get into this posture. Heels should be down. To modify, you can be closer together. Arms are up overhead. You can look up as if you're being summoned. Look forward, keep your gaze. Find whatever version, variety of this. We're here for 3 breaths. Inhale deep. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Step your left foot to your right. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Step your right foot back. Exhale. Back foot, 45-degree angle. Front knee bending. Front foot forward. Bring those hips forward. Chest is forward. Hands at heart or overhead. Again, stepping up makes it easier. Stepping back makes it more challenging. 3 breaths here. Find what you need. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot to left. Hands to heart center. Let's transition into our Warrior 2. So step that left foot back. Find your Warrior 1 first. And from your Warrior 1 feet, keep that front leg bent. You're still keeping that front leg bent. Your knee is in line with your hip.
You're just going to now open that hip. That back foot is pointing 90 degrees towards the long end of the mat. From here, you want to tuck the pelvic floor, tuck that tailbone underneath, and energetically pull the heels together. So you have that nice, strong emphasis in your inner thighs here. Hands come to your heart. You're looking forward past that front knee, sinking down low. Then elbows come out. This is the easy way to get into your warrior two arms without needing to worry if you're left and right. So if you're always finding yourself looking back or looking forward to see if you're in line, come back to hands, heart. Bring those elbows up and extend. Look past the middle finger. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, strong step all the way up. Hands to heart center. Let's switch sides. Inhale. Exhale, step that right leg back. Find warrior one. And now open up that hip. That back side should be towards the other wall. Left knee is bent, tucking the pelvic floor, squeezing in everything in. Hands come to heart, elbows open, hands follow. Gaze past the middle finger. Again, here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, right to left, hands to heart center. Pause here. We'll work into our next posture, working on humble warrior. So our humble warrior is our bowing posture. It's going to work on opening up the arms and the chest. This is a good one if you have really tight chests or your shoulders are tight. You can use a strap if you have one available. Otherwise, just do what you can. Let's come back to hands at heart center at the top of the mat. Itches. Step that left foot back. Find your warrior one. Inhale those arms up overhead. And exhale, bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Chest is up. And exhale, bow forward. You can stay in this bow as much as you need to, but keep lifting up those arms. Try to bring the palms together. This might not be accessible for a lot of us. So if you want to just work on trying to come down low and pushing those hands down, trying to bring those palms together, that can work as well instead of trying to force yourself to lift. This is where that strap can come in. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, feet together, hands down. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, step back, warrior one, other side. Inhale, interlace those fingers. Exhale. Inhale, shoulders down and back. And exhale, humble the warrior, come forward. Again, bending those knees, keeping your feet where they are. You can step it up if you need to, if that helps a little bit. And try to lift as much as you can. If not, like for example, this is where I'm at today. Just stay in this. It'll get better with time. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, feet together, hands down. Good. All right, from here we're going to work on our triangle. So coming to the middle of our mat. We're going to step our left foot out, coming to warrior two legs. And then bend into the left leg. So we're in our warrior two here. Bring those arms out. Extend the leg back. Full forward. Come over that front leg. Look up at that other arm. Forward or down at that foot. Option to use a block here if you have one handy. This can be very, very helpful for opening up that chest. You want both your legs to be straight. Your hand can rest on your leg as well, but try to, over time, work on using the strength of your core. Bend the knee, come back up, warrior two. And exhale, just change to the other side. Using the hip muscles and the mobility in the hips to kind of work from one side to the next. Inhale, bring that leg back. Exhale, come forward, lean over, find triangle on this side. Again, hand can be here, it can be on your block, your choice. 3 more breaths. All one line from my fingers, shoulders, all the way down. Both legs are straight. Another breath. Inhale, bend the knee, come back strong, warrior 2. And exhale, we come back to the top of the mat again, hands to heart center. Beautiful job. All right, the last posture we'll be working on tonight is our tree posture. So it's all about balance. We have 3 levels here for our feet. Level 1 is just kickstanding our heel against our calf. Level 2 is bringing your foot on the meaty part of your leg, that beautiful calf muscle, but underneath the knee. And level 3 is in between. So your knee and your inner thigh. Make sure that if your foot is a little bit closer to your knee, even if you get the wiggles, that you're taking all the pressure off that foot. So make sure that there's not any pressure on the foot and keep working on opening that leg up. Pulling the leg back, tucking the pelvic floor. Wherever you're at with your balance posture here, your tree, level 1, 2, or 3. If you have any wiggles, it's okay. Just if you have more than 5, just go down to a level. If you need to start at level 1, feel free to start there. Hands at heart center is always a good place. Level 2 for hands out to the side. Level 3 up overhead. Level 4, maybe add some movement here with the arms. So again, hands can come to your heart. Level 1, hands at your heart. Level 2, out to the side. Level 3, up above. Level 4, maybe some movement with the arms. Your choice, another breath here. And exhale, set that foot down. Switch feet, again, level 1, level 2, or level 3. Find your balance, find your focus. Look at a point not moving on the ground that can also be helpful. We call that in yoga drishti point. Shoulders come down and back. Keep opening the hips. Level 1 hands, level 2, level 3, or level 4 movement. You find movement on one side, maybe stillness on the other. You really want to challenge yourself, close your eyes. Keep pushing into the ground. Keep lengthening up through the spine. Find that peace within you. One more breath. And exhale, bring that foot down. Back to Tadasana, our mountain pose, as we started. Inhale deep through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's come down to our mats, all the way down. Just do 3 stretches tonight to ease ourselves out of our yoga practice. First is our butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the feet together, knees fall apart, and put blocks underneath the knees if you feel like it. That's totally fine, but we're going to go through some mobility work here. Bring one hand to one leg, and we're just going to push it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands underneath the feet. Pull them open like a book. Shoulders come down and back. And exhale, come forward as much as you can. Maybe bring those hands forward as well. Try not to round the back as much as you can. Bring the chest down to the feet instead. Maybe the elbows come down as well. Then relax the head. But don't get too lazy with the back. Keep the back engaged. Keep lifting up through the crown of the head. Another breath here. And exhale, slowly walk yourself up. We're going to come back to the front of the mat again. So if you want to reach that left leg all the way back first and then come immediately into your pigeon. So again, you can take the block, put it underneath your hip if you've got one. This will help you work on getting that 90-degree angle with your foot to start with. Eventually you want to be able to bring your leg all the way down. Wherever you're at here, it's okay. You can also work on starting to bring that heel into your hip. That's okay as well. But just slowly start working as you can wherever you're at with your practice. Hip is down on the ground. Keep reaching that back leg back. Chest is up. And then exhale, slowly come down. We're here for just 5 breaths. You can bring that block back to your head if you'd like to. Nice little restorative posture here. Stretching the hips a little bit more. Maybe the groin, thigh. Maybe a little bit of the quad on the other side. 3 more breaths. Deep inhales. One more. And exhale, release. Bring that leg in and up, over, working some mobility here. We're in our lizard lunge, working our way back up. Open that foot up and that knee falls apart. Again, coming down to your elbows is totally fine. Keep that back leg straight. Working more the internal thigh now. See how this feels. You can also use your block if you'd like to. Right here. This can be helpful. Your choice. Another 3 breaths here. Next exhale, bring that foot down, push yourself up, extend that leg back. Shake out your feet for a second and then come back. We're going to reverse everything we just did. So come back up into lizard lunge on the left leg. Again, that knee should be bent 90 degree in line with the arms. Keep pushing that leg back. Come down through the elbows if you'd like to, or use the block to support you. Whatever feels good. Another 3 breaths here. Open that foot, open that knee, like a book opened up. Last exhale, set the foot down. This time walk it across all the way to the other hand, and then set that knee down. Again, if you can't get your hip on the ground just yet, you can bring that block underneath the hip where the glute is, or just try to work on opening it. You can pull that foot into the thigh if you need to. Keep reaching that back foot back as much as you can. Inhale, chest comes up. And exhale, come forward. Again, you can use the block to support you if you'd like. Really focusing on the legs instead. Trying to relax everything into this. Using your breath to guide you. Deep inhales. 4 more. Two more. The last one. After that nice slow exhale, remove everything. Bring that leg back behind you. We're going to bring the knees together and then sit the hips back down on to the feet. So reaching those arms forward, chest comes down to the knees, head comes down to the ground. Relax everything down, child's pose. You're welcome to keep your knees together if you want to stretch your lower back. Knees met width apart, bringing the chest closer to the mat, working more your hips. You can open those knees more, wider than the mat if you want to work your inner thighs. Get more of a stretch there. Your choice, 5 breaths here, just to really round out this practice. Deep breaths, just letting yourself fully melt into the ground, relaxing every muscle. 1 more breath. Next exhale, slowly bring yourself back up. Bring those knees together if they were apart and swing on over to the other side. Round through the back, come all the way down onto the ground, tuck the chin, let the arms relax down by your side, shoulders come up to the ears, round them underneath you. Finding your Shavasana, the corpse pose, just to let everything settle in. Got the tickles tonight with my nose. And just swallow a few times. Come to a nice steady breath. Let the feet hang apart. Squeeze the glutes once, maybe twice. Just let everything decompress in your hips. Relax the tongue from the roof of the mouth. And just relax here. Let everything sink into the ground. You're welcome to stay in this posture as long as you'd like. I always recommend 3 to 5 good solid minutes of Shavasana after any kind of fitness we do. It's important. Reset. And take this little moment here. You can stay as long as you'd like, but if you'd like to finish your yoga class, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Rotate through the wrists and the ankles. Turn your head side to side. Swallow a few times. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the ground, rock your hips side to side, windshield wipering those knees side to side. Bring those arms up overhead, extend those legs again, nice full body stretch here. Then exhale, bring those knees into the chest, arms around the knees, bring the forehead into the knees. Give yourself a big squeeze, then rock side to side, eventually falling to one side. Take a moment here on the side of your body to pause. Give yourself one thing you're grateful for and one affirmation. Just an I am statement. I'm powerful. I am enough. Whatever it is you need today. When you have both your affirmation and your gratitude set, go ahead and push your hands into the mat, lifting yourself back up into a nice, comfortable seat again. Eyes are closed, shoulders away from the ears, fingertips on the knees. Inhale those shoulders up to the ears, run them down and back. Inhale those arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your third eye if you wish. Bow if you feel called. Thank you so much for being here with me. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And remember that yoga is for everyone. It's a continuation and a combination of connecting to your mind, body, and soul. So whatever you needed from this class, hopefully it will take you to the new
parts of yourself, new discoveries. And if you're returning to yoga or first time, welcome back and welcome. Thank you so much. Namaste.